Good afternoon, Ms. V. My name is Aaron Paul Simalutao, and today we're about to present the ideology mapping. So the four ideologies are liberalism, conservatism, socialism, and fascism. So let's tackle the liberalism. Liberalism emphasizes the individual freedom, equality, and human rights. It promotes the democracy and the rule of law. It seeks to balance liberty and equality. So second one is conservatism. It values tradition, social stability, and emphasizes the importance of religion, culture, and hierarchy in maintaining social cohesion.
Good afternoon, Miss. By the way, my name is Reiner Zaido. This time, we're going to tackle the socialism. So, socialism prioritizes economic and social equality, often through public ownership and resource industries. It advocates redistribution of wealth and stronger government regulation of economy, and also aims to reduce class disparities and protect workers' rights. Next one, the fascism. So, fascism is a fight-right, authoritarian ideology emphasizing the nationalism and militarism. It rejects individualism in favor of collective identity to tie to a national state. It often involves dictatorial control, suppression of dissent, and centralization of power.
So let's proceed to the historical figures associated with this ideology. So first, liberalism. Liberalism by John Locke. He is a philosopher, a foundational ideas on individual rights and governance. Second is John Stuart Mill. He is a philosopher, champion of liberty, free speech, and utilitarianism in governance. And lastly, Franklin D. Roosevelt, a U.S. president, architect of the New Deal and leader during the Great Depression and World War II. And conservatism by Edmund Burke. He is a philosopher, and Margaret Thatcher, a UK Prime Minister, and Ronald Reagan, a former US President, a conservative social and economic principles.
So this time, the socialism by Karl Marx, a philosopher, developed the theory of Marxism. The next one is Vladimir Lenin, a revolutionary leader, architect of the Bolshevik Revolution and founder of the Soviet Union. Next one is the Bernie Sanders, a U.S. senator of advocating the democratic socialism, focusing on economic equality and universal healthcare. And the last one is fascism by Benito Mussolini, an Italian dictator, established the first fascist state, which is by Adolf Hitler, a Nazi leader in Germany. And the last one is the Francisco Franco by the Spanish dictator. So this time, we're going to talk about the social movements of each ideology. First, the liberalism. The social movements of liberalism is the civil rights movement and also the American Revolution in 1776. The next is the conservatism, which is the social movement is the Reagan-Thatcher era, the 1980s. The next one is the socialism, which is the Bolshevik Revolution, New Deal in 1930s, and next is the growth of democratic socialism. And the last one is the fascism, which is the rise of Nazi Germany in 1930, and the next is the Italian fascism in 1920, and the last one is the Spanish Civil War, started in 1936 and ended in 1939.
So let's proceed to the connections or contrast between the ideologies. Liberalism and socialism, they are both similar. Liberalism emphasizes freedoms and markets, while socialism seeks equality through government interventions. And socialism and fascism. Socialism promotes class equality and democracy. Fascism prioritizes nationalism and unity, often with authoritarian rule.
Next, conservatism versus fascism. Both value order and stability, but conservatism supports gradual change, while fascism involves radical authoritarian methods.